Mayor, she's leaning heavy on the, that task force. She's going to follow the guidelines of,
Federal.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know about you guys, but I need the beauty shops and barber shops to open.
Yeah. No doubt.
I'll cut it, Chris. You'll come over here. I'll cut it like man.
I tell you, I'm gonna have to do something.
I can cut it.
Awful. It's in my eyes. I don't have much.
On another note, over here on Cherokee, on where it meets 47, where that hole's been,
All right.
we dug that out and put rock in it today to try to get that water to quit coming to the top of the asphalt and beating out. So maybe this will work. Make it stop what we done today. Who are we waiting on, Angie?
Looks like we just need Rusty. Can everybody see everybody?
Okay, for some reason my video's not on.
Go down to the bottom.
Never mind.
Oh, there you go. Okay. Okay, we're not going to be able to see or hear Jimmy.
You're going to pray this time?
Who you talking to me?
Yeah.
I can.
I did last time.
Okay.
Is Rusty here?
Is this Rusty?
I haven't heard him.
I think Rusty's here, but I don't know if he can hear us. Okay, Rusty's here, but Rusty. He can't hear us.
Tell me when you're ready. We got a minute. We got 1 minute. We'll wait to see if we can get it on a minute.
Chris here, just not on video?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
All right. Ready? Y'all ready? Everybody's on here, but everybody's on here. I know it's St. Jimmy and Rusty's. Rusty, there's Rusty. Can you hear us, Rusty?
Yeah, but he's muted for some reason.
Unmute yours, Rusty.
How about that?
Yeah, that's better.
That's better.
Yeah. All right. If we're ready, then I'm gonna ask Todd if we'll go ahead and pray.
Heavenly Father, we thank you for this another day of life, and we thank you for the blessings you've given us. We ask that you would be with this body politic and be with the decisions that they make, and make the decisions they make be pleasing and acceptable in your sight, and be the best for our citizens and our community. For it's in Christ's name I pray. Amen.
Amen.
Amen. To the flag.
Flag. The United States
And
of
back to the-
America.
For which it
Which
states.
it stands, one nation,
Under
God, indivisible,
with liberty.
liberty and justice for all.
It's
Kind of hard to synchronize that, isn't it?
It is. That's gonna be hard. Maybe we won't have to keep doing this forever like this, but it's kind of odd and weird having to do it that way.
Hey, I have Jimmy on my phone and on speakerphone where he can talk.
Okay, can you hear him? Can you hear us, Jimmy? All right.
I heard him.
No, it's gonna be short and sweet again, because of the situation, the way it is, having to do it over the phone. Everybody at their own place to stay or business or whatever, they're social distancing. So we're gonna have to. We can't have a meeting with us all together according to the guidelines and everything now that we're having to go through. Maybe we've been on the downhill side of this virus. Maybe very soon. I hope all y'all is doing well. We've been fortunate in my family. Nobody's been sick and been safe from it, and maybe to continue to be that way. And I just hope it's the same way with y'all's family. The first item on the agenda is approve the minutes from the April 9th, 2020 council. I need to ask for a motion to approve those minutes. If nobody's got any question on how they're written, the comments.
Motion.
Motion from Chris and a second.
I'll second.
Tim, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, the next item on the agenda is accounts payable. I need to ask for a motion to pay the bills unless anybody's got any questions or comments on what's in your packet for what we've got bills to pay.
Mayor, on that Robertson consultant, what was that on that post council? What was that?
That's Bob Robertson's always, that's for Bob Robertson. I don't know, he does all of our, posts all of our meetings and everything on the city's website. If you Angie, if you got anything extra that he had to do this past month?
Bob's been really good this month about posting every thing, and we've had a lot of stuff posted this month just because of the different changes through the month. He's on it. Like after this meeting, he'll post it immediately because
Okay,
it's something that has to be.
yeah, I just didn't know what Robert said. I didn't know what that was post meeting. I didn't know. That's his, I guess, salary for what he does, right?
Right. He did charge us a yearly amount for the hosting of the website this time, so I don't know how much it is on this one, but it is a little higher than normally it is.
Right. Okay. Well, I just didn't know what that was. I just want that.
Has anybody else got any comments on the accounts payable? If not, I need to ask for a motion to approve them. Looks like it's not near as many on there as normal.
Right. I'll make that motion.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right. I left the old business off because of the time, the way we are having to handle it. I'm going to forward you a text that some issues that different departments may be having and whatever, and let y'all look over them and kind of, see where we're at as far as where we are as a city, as far as what's going on and different things that need to be done. There's quite a few things that's going on down at the park, with some stuff that we never did really finalize before this virus hit that we probably need to address maybe the next council meeting. And like I said earlier, before the meeting started, we've got the road issue at several different places because of all the rain that we're having. We'll get 2 days of sunshine, 3 days of rain, 3 days of sunshine, 4 days of rain. I mean, it's made it hard for fixing roads and trying to stay up to speed on what patching and different things because it's always still wet and stays wet for quite some time. But today over on Cherokee, it's the end of Cherokee and 47, we dug down several feet and a good bit of distance, trying to get that water to where to quit coming to the top of the asphalt. Rob dug the trench, ditched it out, and then County Commissioner Tim Estes brought the rock to put in that, and then we crush a run on top. So maybe we can get that solved. Maybe when we start paving, we can get that patched back like it needs to be. Rob had to put in and go back, put a culvert in down on Posey Lane because of the last time before last big washout that we had. He had to go fix the road down there for them as well. And we've got an issue between the city cleaners, my shop, I guess you could say, and the More Petroleum there, where that water goes underneath Midway Drive. We've had problems with that road sinking. They've put 6-inch to 8-inch rock in one place and then asphalted, but it has sunk again. So we're going to have to address the issue fixing that problem. And we're still having issues with of course, the road up here going into Regal Street, going into Shadowwood Apartments. We have applied for a grant for the one at Shadowwood Apartments, but I've got another guy that's coming. I'm supposed to meet him again tomorrow. He's done looked at it one time. If it's okay with the council, what I may do, because of the urgency of getting that fixed, I may get 3 bids on what it would cost to fix that with 2 48-inch pipe, and then rock it. They'd have to build a temporary road in there and then take that temporary road out till they got it done. I believe we can get it done in 2 to 3 days, versus waiting on the process of going through the grant process. I'd like to get those 3 bids and kind of share them with y'all and see what y'all's thoughts are on maybe let's fixing that way with rip wrap on each end of it, to where we can get it, where we make it wider, and where it can take the water that's coming down through there. I think we've got one 36-inch pipe and then one small pipe in it now, and the small pipe stopped up because it's collapsed, and it's that 36-inch cannot carry it all the water. But I think it's our best interest if we'd look at that, maybe to expedite getting that road fixed. Because if we keep getting the rains we're getting, we're fixing to lose that road right there. But I'm gonna get some guys to give me some prices. I'm gonna go back with y'all on that if it's okay.
Yeah, I mean that's a good idea. Sounds like to me. I have a problem with that. If the council, rest of them.
Okay,
I'm good.
I'm going to also, which Todd has been through different administrations. I think Todd might can relate to how it's had happened before, but that ditch that goes down, that's actually covered on where I'm at, that comes on the railroad and goes down to the canal, and it goes underneath the road there by that substation. Makes that turn. That water's not getting away from here fast enough. We're getting so much water from the north coming down underneath the Antique Mall and the railroad. We can't get rid of it fast enough down there, and it's causing water to back up. I think the dry cleaners have been flooded the last 3 times it's rained pretty bad. Todd, the reason I'm saying keep mentioning Todd's name about it is I don't know what research was done, or if any was. I know it was looked at one time, maybe running that straight to the canal instead of going underneath that road. But we're going to have to address the problem because, like I said, the road's starting to give way there. That means we've got a problem underneath the road with that cover. But we need to look at what we can do to fix that to not say permanently till we get a 1,000-year flood, but we need to try to see what kind of deal we can come up with maybe to fix it going back on the road, or if Todd can elaborate a little bit. I think I've mentioned it before in a previous council meeting about that, going straight to the canal. Todd, can you elaborate on that a little bit?
Explain to me where you're talking about again, Mayor.
Right here by the past the building supply, going toward More Petroleum, where it goes underneath the road there at that substation, power substation.
Oh, you're talking about instead of crossing back onto the road, just going straight to the creek.
Yeah, right. But that we would have to. It may be. water running straight to me is better than water having to turn and then go. But it's even on the right side of that road. If you'll look, we don't have any edge left on that road. There's a sewer pipe right there as well that runs on that side of the road, and that sewer pipe is exposed. We don't have any shoulder whatsoever right there where that water comes underneath that road, and that road is sinking on the east side of the road. On the left side of the road's sinking, and our shoulder's done gone on the right side of the road. I believe that we would probably have to put in probably 3 to 4 crossings if we went straight with it. Those what I'm afraid of, to different landowners.
Yeah, well, I know there's 3.
Yeah,
At least 3.
but we're probably going to have to. We're going to have to double up on the size of the capacity that what culverts is in there. And I'm going to get these same people that I get to bid this up here on Regal Street to give me pricing on this on Regal to look at that and maybe doubling up on what amount of water can go underneath that road.
Okay. Is it a right of way issue on that side of the road? Is that why we're crossing over?
That's what I don't know. I don't know if that's the reason or not. That's just the way it's always been ever since I can remember. It went on the road instead of going straight to.
Mayor, I think it was early, and I really believe it was early in Rebels administration that was looked at, and for some reason I'm wanting to think that there is a right of way issue with how that road is sitting on the right of way that doesn't give us enough room to go down the left side versus the right side.
Very well could be.
Right.
But we're having to, which that water, the water's going across different landowners other than the city now. I'm sure that's the way it's probably always. That's probably the way it had always run since the beginning of time, and they just kept it that way, I guess.
How far? Let me ask you this: how far under the, that road's elevated, that road bed is elevated. How far is that culvert down under the road?
I hadn't looked at that, but I'm not certain, but I don't think it's 3 foot, but it may be 2 foot. I'm probably thinking we've got maybe 2 foot, 3 foot of fill on top of it. I'm thinking.
Okay, so do you think that there would be enough that there's enough fill on top of it that if you increase the culvert size like you're talking about, you could still cover it? You could still get it underground and cover it?
Yeah, I believe instead of I'm thinking maybe doing a double. I think we've got enough right of way to do a double the size that's in it. If not, maybe a little bigger. Do 2 pipes instead of 1.
Yeah, I mean, I would let them look at it, Mayor. I mean, if they're going to look at that, get us a bid on that on the Eagle, I let them look at that as well.
Yeah, I think we need to, because they're not going to get better on their own. I mean, that not having no shoulder. When I seen the water department down there, Bobby, them working 3 or 4 weeks, maybe a month so back, working there. There's no that sewer line's exposed. I mean, it's right on that shoulder. There's no shoulder there. It's gone, and I'd like to see. If you've noticed down 171, the state has started coming in and building their shoulders bigger and extending their culverts that goes on the highway. They've been extending them and building the shoulders better on the side of the road. I feel like that's what we're going to need to do down there. We're going to, and the good thing about that one is it's not a one way in and one way out like it is on Regal. They can go in by Hilltop and go out by Hilltop in those areas right there till we get it fixed, till we can fix it.
Well, isn't there a requirement, Mayor, that if you're using federal funds now, any kind of federal funds or highway funds, that you have to put those improved shoulders when you're doing road work?
Yeah, I think that's right. Mm-hmm.
I think that's why they're doing that. Whenever you're using those highway funds now, you have to put those improved shoulders.
Right.
You can't just have the drop off like they used to.
Right. You know, and we always try to do paving, and we always want to do paving because everybody, I actually got 2 calls today on streets. And I mean, I've stressed, and I keep stressing, trying to get everybody to understand that every road is an issue to me in the city because we know, and we know how bad it is, but some things take priority over other things, and we may have to use some of our road money, paving money, to fix these other roads. It's just, I think these are urgent and not really when can we do it, but we got to do it.
Well, I'll look back in my files. I'm like you. I believe we did some work on that or looked at that. I mean, I'm wanting to say it was either in Mayor West last year or so, or in Rebels, early in Rebels' term. We were looking at that, but I'll go back through my files in the office and see if I can't find something on that.
You know, I know it was at the latter part of Rebels' term is when they fixed that. They did that. He got some money there to put a let me look for the right word I'm looking for. Curb and gutter down on the east side of Midway Drive, in front of the cleaners. You know, which I really, I don't. It goes. They've done the curb and gutter there against my property along Midway Drive, and I don't know if y'all have noticed there at the cleaners or not, but that culvert that they put in from the dry cleaner side over to the main ditch, it's also sunk. Which that might be able to be cured by just I'm sure it's because it's settled, because that pipe's new. It's not been it's not 7 or 8 year old. I'm sure it's just settled, so that might, you know, later when we get to a chance to do some asphalt or whatever, we probably fix that problem with the asphalt where that has sunk. Right there, if you'll notice when you go down through there. And I'm going to also let them look over there. Is that berry where you come off there at Crossroads going back toward Arrowhead, where we keep having that issue there in the bottom of that hill. The last time, I think the last time it handled it, but the time before last, it's not handling the water that's coming down through there either. We may have to double the coverage size on that. We're coming on that road. You know where I'm talking about, below Crossroads, behind Crossroads. Barry. Y'all know where I'm talking about?
Yes, sir, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna let them look at that as well. Try to get these. Though, you know, these roads I'm talking about are highly traveled roads, and they're all inside the city limits. There's none of them on state. You know, sometimes it's a question of whether or not it's the county or the city or whatever. But I feel like that all of these roads here is probably our responsibility.
Oh yeah, sure.
But that's on. I was going to bring you up to date on that. Like I said, if you get a chance to talk with the departments that you're liaison for, and let them kind of bring you up to speed to different things, because we're there again. When we do start back with the regular meetings, we probably won't have to have 3 hours for the first meeting or 4 to get caught up from what we've been behind on. You know, some of this other stuff, but. Right now, you know, I know we're limited as to what business actions we can take on different things because of the way we are. But maybe I'm just hoping and praying maybe the things start getting, like I said, on the downhill side of this thing where we can get back to normal.
Agreed.
I'm going to be honest with you. I don't feel like, which I hadn't checked it or studied or nothing, but I still believe we're doing really well for our revenue. I hadn't spoke with Sandy on it, but I was going to wait till closer to the end of this month, because this month we're getting the month from March. I was going to check March and February compared to last year, but I don't think we're too far from behind where we're at. Angie, do you know anything about how close we are?
I haven't looked at it.
Okay.
But our deposits are consistent still.
Yeah. I think that I still want to compliment all the businesses the way they've handled it. Overall, everybody's done what they're supposed to, pretty much, and it's they have respected what the governors has ordered and the counties, different things, and the things that we got in place. And but it's hard on some, and I still want to encourage people if they can maybe buy gift cards and different things from the businesses that are having to shut down and do curbside service and different things to try to help them through this time when they don't have enough money coming in to pay the utilities. The utilities is going to keep coming whether everything shuts down or not. But if nobody else has anything, it'll be short and sweet again. I'm going to have to ask for a motion to adjourn.
I'll make that motion.
A second. All in favor?
Aye.
All right. Y'all stay safe. If you need me, holler.
Thanks.
Same here.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel at www.youtube.com/49 County News TV.